Hey everyone, Senrai here. Today I'm going to be watching the 11th episode of Irozuku Sekai no Ashita. So yeah, let's just go in, do the video. If you enjoy it, please click the like button and support me on Patreon where you can get some cool benefits like early access and access to the picture-in-picture version. And with that said, let's jump on in 3, 2, 1, play. Pretty cool poster. So yeah, definitely hard to work on a festival. Hey, it's a mushroom. Plus in a bit. Magical art illusion. That is pretty amazing. Can't deny that. Not the kind of not the kind of experience you'll get just anywhere. But from his perspective, he's just don't blow up the school, please. Yes, I totally know what you mean. As much as I like seeing her cheerful and, enjoying herself, just be careful. Don't destroy the school. Although it is kind of ironic that the more confident she looks, the more worried you get. But I totally get it. And it does seem to be 13 episodes. I checked between last episode and this one, so it's a little bit more than I thought. So may have time to resolve things. I feel like Kohaku should show Hitomi how to run. Everyone working hard? For some reason, whenever I look at that art, it reminds me of the island from Galzu Island, the Alisoft game. I mean, a girl will do that to you. Now we're thinking. Don't moody me. There we go. That's what I want to hear. Good to see some character development all around. Orai, orai. I mean, he looks like a pretty cool penguin. What's his name? The lighthouse. It's so weird to hear her describe colors. Asagi is running into frame. Did he totally disappear and do a picture? Like, I thought I saw Hitomi go in there, but then she disappeared. Yeah, those are Hitomi legs. Are you blind, Asagi? Is she Is she becoming unstable in this timeline? Is it a thing where it's trying to pull her back to her original time? Is that what it is? Because at first I thought she magically went into a picture again, but because that's the only thing I can think of. It's just spam. I couldn't read all that. Give me more time than that. I would like to rent a book. Could you maybe do it better, faster, stronger? That's a name. Yeah, we did kind of establish that, didn't we? The universe is always trying for balance. There's a first time for everything. We all know how talented you are. It's always funny when the Japanese word for something's easier to say than the English one. Yeah. Well, you don't have much of a choice. Like, we don't want you to just disappear into nothingness, you know? Yeah, it's really not a good idea. Man, a lot of pressure on Kohaku here. Right here. The shinier, the better. Good thing we're inside. You couldn't make me go outside. I'd grab a sleeping bag and just stay there. He's like, yeah, I totally know which one you're talking about. Probably. Oh! I mean, I don't think she disappeared permanently there, but that's definitely not good. Damn, that really caught me off guard. Like, just like a mid-sentence. Just... I was just about to say something. Yeah, that's not a fate you want. But man, she really was just pulled right from under me. You're not very helpful. Don't you know she's the main character of this show? Show a little bit of concern. I mean, I'm not to be insensitive, but what are you expecting? Like she's under a rock somewhere? Like, I mean, I don't know what I'm expecting. Like, obviously, like, yeah, because if it's clearly like a glitching out sort of thing, so she would just be where she left, if anything, but she's totally gonna catch a cold like that. But yeah, I didn't think the frantic searching was gonna really help anything. Like, because what happened last time? She disappeared, came back in the same spot. So I figured this would pretty much be the same thing, just longer. Surprised they didn't. I guess I mean they're panicking, so I get it. But like I panicked a little bit and didn't think about it for first few seconds. What a great grandma. You definitely tell Kohaku takes after her more than a little bit. Future Kohaku. He told me Grandma Kohaku. She stayed by her side. Yeah, I would be worried too. Dude, we tied her to her. Like, if we're gonna disappear, you take me with you. That's never good. Nobody ever wants to hear those 4 words. I mean, it's not like watching her is gonna make a difference. All we can do is figure out how to send her back as quickly as possible. I was like, I just got a girlfriend though, I don't want to lose her already. I mean, the one thing that sucks about trying to use a magic spell to send her back is that you really wouldn't have any way of knowing if it worked or not, or if she did get lost in space and time. Yeah, is that easy to find? I mean, I feel like that wouldn't be easy to find. Tomorrow. Oh, okay. Of course. That way we at least have the Skull Festival together. One last one. Well, yeah, she wouldn't want to miss it. The pictures. Why do you have to show me the pictures? Yeah, I mean, theoretically, she always could come over and visit on vacation, but it's always going to be risky. Which makes it interesting that the grandma wanted to take that risk to begin with. I mean, I get where you're coming from, but you gotta try. Uh, no, I made friends and I'm gonna have to leave them all, and it's horrible. Finally got to see color. Not surprising. She makes a good point. You'll have some onigiri and you'll like it. Actually, now I'm getting kind of hungry. All that moonlight. Well, you know, Stardust bathed in moonlight. I mean, it does seem like definitely more than we saw before, that's for sure. Was that important information to share? Uh, Glad to have you on board, Asaki. Fairly quick turnaround, but glad to hear it. And there's Hitomi, watching her friends work hard to send her away. Hitomi, you know this is how it's gotta be. You know, that's kind of what we're all hoping. Somebody turn on their lights. Odd time to make a paper airplane, but I guess it's a message. Oh, paper. Yeah, I'm sure paper airplanes are much more effective when enchanted with magic. That was probably important. Let me in, goddammit. Who needs a phone anyway? Technology has degraded. You know, we just kind of text, you know. But this works too. Oh! If that goes to the wrong person, that could be awkward. See, this is why texting is better. Oh, she can run a bit more normally. Get back here, little guy. I just kind of like the opening a little bit, and they're running towards each other. And now we get to talk face to face. All thanks to that failure of a paper airplane. Oh, wow. Okay, just right, no hesitation. Right for it. Oh, he told me. I mean, I guess this is better because you can't hug in a text. But yeah, I was not expecting that. Hoping to break the chains of fate, aren't we all? So I take it next episode will probably be the festival. With who? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, that was the 11th episode of Irozuku Sekai no Ashita. And yeah, you know, last episode he told me definitely mentioned the whole not wanting to go back thing, but even then I was still leaning towards, yeah, she's most likely going to have to do so, but she's not happy about it. But you know, the laws of the universe, space-time continuum, like you can't just stay here, right? Like the longer you're here, the more you're messing stuff up, and like yeah, you can only imagine how much of an impact further down the line all the interactions she's already had with people would cause, right? I mean, it kind of depends on which time travel theory you go with, you know, how it affects things, but no matter what, it usually makes a difference. But because on Hitomi's side of things, it's mostly like an emotional conflict, whereas Kohaku, it's like she's got things to do. She's got the pressure's on her shoulders. She has to make this happen. She's got to figure out the magic, the chronomancy. I struggle with that word. In Japanese, it's just Jikan no Maho, time magic. I wish I would just call it time magic in the subs. It'd be easier to say, but it's basically what it is. And she's trying to get that figured out. She's got to get the moonlight bathed Stardust, which is what original grandma used to send her back. Even has a whole gang helping up with that. Even Asagi, obviously she was pretty upset about losing Hitomi, and not sure she could enjoy the festival. But at the end of the day, she knows what's up, so she's participating as well, which is good to see. Her mom dropped her off, and that's kind of where we're at right now. We're setting up for the festival, and we're setting up trying to prepare to be able to send Hitomi back. That's kind of the two main plot points in the episode that we're dealing with right now. But yeah, just the final little bit we had between Aoi and Hitomi was pretty good. The back and forth, the paper airplane, the flickering light communication, eventually coalesced into a nighttime dive into embrace from Hitomi to Aoi. Because we already kind of knew they were gonna not want to be separated from each other. Aoi himself hasn't talked too much about it, I don't think. And Hitomi mostly talked just in general about not wanting to be away from her friends, but this is the first we really got from a one-on-one, from just the two of them perspective, not wanting to be separated from each other. A scene that really showcases that, really feel the emotion. So it's good we got that, because that's obviously been on my mind. They've particularly gotten closer over the course of the show, so it's going to hit the hardest to have them be separated, but the chains of fate and all that, so. Like I said, eventually he'll age and meet her again, when she's born in the future, but it's not exactly the same thing. But good stuff. Things are developing quite nicely. I am looking forward to seeing how the festival goes. Hopefully we can all have a good time despite this, bit of a element of sadness hovering over it. Hopefully we can still enjoy ourselves nonetheless and be able to, because if we're going to get a final goodbye scene where everyone's together and we see Hitomi just slowly fade away, hopefully it's a slow fade away, not just a snap your finger and she's gone sort of thing like we did with the disappearance. But I'm expecting to have a sad goodbye, lots of tears, some smiles, as she slowly evaporates away, maybe some final hugging and hand holding and whatnot. So that's pretty much what I'm expecting to happen in the final episode. So definitely could be pretty upsetting. But yeah, the abrupt disappearance we got in this episode, man, that caught me off guard. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. Just it was like she just fell to a manhole. Just out of nowhere, just disappeared, dropping the umbrella. It freaked me out a little bit. Like I said, even though I pretty much knew how it was gonna go, she was gonna be gone for a little bit and then pop back up in that spot, because the show already gave me enough evidence to kind of know how that's most likely how it's going to go. I was still, initially I was like, yeah, let's go look for her, gotta go find her, until my panic wore off, and I'm like, no, why are we doing this? Let's go back to where you were. She'll show back up. So I definitely can't criticize them for that when I fell into the same trap. But yeah, at the end of the day, you just gotta stay there and she'll pop back up most likely. And she did. I should think she was unconscious at the time, but she did come back. So that's all I really got to say. Hopefully things all work out in the end. So thank you for watching, and hope to see you in the next video. Until then, bye-bye.